Hi, this is Andrew Robinson, and for some reason, you're about to listen to Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I can only imagine what that show is like.
The latest in pop culture and nerd news, an unhealthy obsession with pizza, and more Trek than 12 listeners can handle.
Seriously, guys, we could use a few new subscribers, so, tell a friend, please.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Ooh, I came in a little hot there. I know. I just realized your shirt, Bill.
Oh.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Welcome, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is back.
We back.
Happy holidays, everybody. Oh, wait, we're late.
We're back, baby.
Happy New Year.
We're back.
All right.
I'm so happy. This is Nick.
This is Rob.
And this is Bill. What's the order? You go first, then me, and then
It's old habit. You could go first. I don't care.
next time.
All right,
this is Bill.
Let's try it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
This is Bill.
Dang it. 3, 2, 1.
This is William.
This is Nicholas.
This is not Robert.
No, you gotta say Robert.
I hate Robert.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Robbie?
I will punch you in the dick.
Oh, Robbie. And it's with an IE.
I will kill you.
Anyways.
It's funny. Growing up, my family has always called me Bill, and most people call me Bill, but for some reason, throughout elementary school and high school, I was William. So the people I went to high school with, if you ran into somebody I went to high school with, William, how's it going? And I don't know why that was.
Oh, gosh. I have some stories about that.
Can I warn you that Nick is going to call you daddy at some point?
He's already called me Daddy.
Oh, has he?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's happened.
But before we dive in, welcome back. We're back from our break. As you know, we took Christmas off, and we're getting into season 6 of Star Trek The Next Generation, finally. Part 2, Time's Arrow Part 2, we are reviewing today. Just Part 2. And then next week, we continue on with season 6. So I'm really excited to get into that. But as you know, we are a podcast. We talk about all kinds of things. We don't just talk about Star Trek, even though Star Trek is our primary focus. We talk about movies, TV shows, video games, music, all these sorts of things. And names we were called when we were growing up. Mm-hmm. So, story I have for you. Leslie's brother, his name is Mark. But that's not actually his legal name. Uh-huh. His legal name was John. His middle name was Mark, right? But they always called him Mark. He was named after someone, I guess. Apparently, this kid went through all of school, and they would always call him John, and he never corrected them. So his mom passes away when he's 14 years old. The guidance counselor shows up to the funeral, starts talking to Leslie, and she's like, how's John doing? And Leslie's just like kind of going along with it because she's like, I don't even know who he's talking about. She's like, John, your brother John. She's like, you mean Mark? And the guidance counselor's like, wait, what? She's like, no one calls him John. His name is Mark. So he went all of high school, all of middle school, all of elementary being called John when his name was Mark.
That's hilarious.
That is
freaking hilarious. Freaking hilarious. Poor guy.
And there were people in school who called me Bill, but those are normally people who knew my brother. If they knew me through my brother, then I was Bill.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was William.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Any Wills out there?
Every once in a while, I got called Will.
Okay.
I was just Bonsky to everyone. Bonsky. That's what everyone calls me. Bon was what I was called a long time. And actually, some friends would call me Nikki.
I called you Nikki a few times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I respond to it, man, because that's like my mom called me that my whole life, and I never thought.
Now, I have
doesn't offend me.
I have a fraternal twin brother. I look more like Nick than I look like my brother. Actually, he looks more like you than he looks like me. But his name is Winston, and his middle name is Darius. And at some point in his 20s,
that's
or
pretty cool, actually.
20s or 30s, he decided he'd rather go by Darius. But the family kept just calling him what we've always called him.
Was he super in the hootie and the blowfish?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He just liked the name
I
Darius.
only want to be with you.
And one day somebody called him Darius, and I picked up on it right away. It's like, okay, why isn't he calling you by your middle name? Turns out that's what he went by. He goes by that.
We had a former host on the show that went by his middle name.
Yeah, William Joe.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
His name's William.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
William, same name.
William's such a cool name. Why wouldn't he want to use it?
I'm going to call you Big Willie.
Big Willie.
Big Willie style.
Nah. Getting jiggy with it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Remember when Will Smith was super popular and everyone loved him because he was just like perfect? And then everyone realizes, Oh, he's a head case.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what Hollywood celebrity isn't?
Here's the thing: for a lot of us, that happened before the whole Chris Rock thing. That Chris Rock thing kind of confirmed it.
Yeah, we already knew it.
We knew by that time.
Well, his thing with Jada, like their
Yeah.
relationship,
And his kids.
and his kids.
And I felt bad for him up until the Chris Rock thing, and after that, it's like, okay, he's he's got his problems, so he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
Do you
I
think
still wonder if that was real or not.
I don't think it was fake because here's the thing:
it was the jet?
the damage it did to Will's career. If that was fake, I think he would have came up and I'd say,
That's true, because he hasn't really done anything for film, and his movies are not hits anymore.
He's been on a documentary trying to spin things right now.
He is.
Yeah, it was during the Lions game.
Go away, Will Smith. Like, you can't come out with a documentary like
It's not about that. It's just like it's supposed to be like this feel good documentary
about his life and
No, I think it's just about like a community. I had to look it up because I'm not doing a very good job right now.
No,
you
you're
have
not.
a computer.
You're not. You're really.
Do you think Jada calls him Tupac every once in a while, like in bed?
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh, Pac.
She was with him, right?
Apparently, she's still all about the Pac.
I mean,
I would be too. I love Tupac.
I will say this: if they came out with a Men in Black 4, I'd be there.
I think they said they're talking about it, weren't they?
I never saw 3. That was the time travel one.
And it was all right. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first two, but I watch it every time it's on.
Yeah, I do love me some Tommy Lee Jones though, but he's up there now. What is he?
He retired in the third one, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
I mean, he retired in the second one.
He retired in the first one.
Oh,
Then they brought him back in the second one.
Yep. He's 79 years old.
79. I was going to say he's about 80.
What's the last movie he made? What do you think?
He did a movie like last year. I don't remember what it was, but I think Selena Gomez was in it or something.
All right, let's find out. Filmography of Tommy Leonard Jones. I don't even know if that's actually his name, but
he makes
I'm
some names.
gullible. I thought that was his name. It's like, okay, it's Leonard.
It sounded good.
Yeah.
It sounds good. Oh my gosh, why can't I find his filmography on here? Acting credits. List of Tommy Lee Jones performances. Here we go. His last acting role. Oh my gosh. Okay. Was in 2023. Some movie called The Burial.
Okay.
Is American legal drama. And it's with Tommy Lee Jones and Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
He did something.
Oh, it's an Amazon Prime movie. No, that's it, man. I'm telling you.
Well, he did something where he was at a interview or something, and Selena Gomez was there, and he had a senior moment, and she rescued him.
Oh yeah, because they're like, we were in that movie together, and he's like, yeah, we were. Yeah, what was that?
Obviously, all right, it must have been a movie from a few years back then. I thought they were promoting something.
Yeah. No, you're right. I remember hearing about that. And he's got some movie coming out called The Razor's Edge. It's being directed right now, and it stars James Franco and Tommy Lee Jones.
James Franco. Oh, James Franco.
Yeah, which tells you something. It's not going to be a big movie because James Franco was canceled with everything he did.
What did he do?
Oh, he was like very much abusing his power with women.
Filling up people.
I don't like James Franco at all. So, but I my wife daughter will tell me every once in a while he's canceled. I go, what'd they do?
Yeah, no, he got busted for that, and apparently him and were great friends. Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah.
And they don't even talk anymore. Like Seth Rogen's like, I'm done with you after all that.
And what's James' brother's name?
Dave.
Dave.
Who's married to Allison Brie.
Lucky man.
I get them confused all the time.
Lucky man.
They look nothing alike, but they're brothers and they're both Francos.
You don't think they look alike?
Not enough alike to confuse them.
Oh, look at their you could see it in their eyes. Like they have the same kind of
I mean,
hothead eyes.
They've got the same facial features.
Yeah.
And you could tell they're related, but not enough to be like, oh yeah, that's James, that's the other one.
Yeah.
Good on Dave Franco.
Good on Dave Franco, man. I didn't realize they had been together as long as they had been.
A long time too.
Like a decade or something like that. Okay. Allison Brie is like
okay.
She does something to me. I can't describe. I
can imagine. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's very uncomfortable.
I don't like thinking about it, Nick. Let's move on.
It doesn't do that. I mean, it just.
Nick's like, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
If she walked in the room and wanted to talk to me, I might pass out. My heart rate would immediately increase. Like it would just. I just don't know what to do.
You'd be like Sean when he saw the X-Men Avengers trailer.
Yes, we can. We are not allowed to talk about any Marvel property if Sean isn't here.
You have to wait till Sean's back
it's part of his contract.
Oh, I'm talking about it.
I know we are going to talk about it in a minute, but yeah. Oh my gosh, what a trip! What a trip. So she's my woman. I don't know if you have a woman
Does she
that-
know?
Oh, she doesn't know.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what? I have never like had a crush on like a celebrity, and there are lots who I say, okay, they're attractive, but I can't think of any who I've said, oh yeah, that's the one for me.
I don't
All
know.
pass.
I don't know if I've ever seriously said that,
Yeah.
but there are definitely ones where I'm like that. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I tend to, if I'm gonna have a crush on someone, if I'm gonna fixate on somebody, it's gonna be
I love how he's like, if I'm gonna.
Fixate on somebody.
fixate on somebody. It's gonna be somebody I know. It's gonna be somebody I've at least met, and I don't know why that is.
Is that worse?
Yeah.
Isn't that
That
worse?
It's a little creepy,
See,
Yeah.
see, that makes it harder for me. I can't do that.
especially
That
when
makes
you're
it
with
hard.
them and you're like this.
Yeah, girl.
Licking your lips.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
You're at the gym. You've been banned from 7 gyms.
it's like your daughter if she ever gets to meet
Oh,
Jack Quaid.
Yeah. Oh God, don't do that.
It was so creepy when she does that about Jack Quaid. Oh gosh. So anyways, with all that said, there's so much news that's happened over the last month and a half. And I don't even know where to begin. I mean, Rob Reiner passed. I mean, not passed. Rob Reiner was killed. He was murdered by his own son. Then you have a bunch of Marvel news that came out. You have
Stranger Things.
that premiered. New TV shows came out. The Pit is back out.
The Diddy doc. Did we
The
talk
Diddy,
about?
the Diddy documentary came out, which is
I haven't seen it, but my wife watched it.
my wife watched it and she's like, I never realized how much of a creep he was before he was even famous. Like this guy
a
was
creep before
always-
he was a creep.
Yeah, like this guy was always a dirtbag.
And my wife was just the opposite because she's heard a lot of those stories. She's like, okay, so this is being verified. I've heard that one before. It's like, okay. And I wasn't watching it, but she was coming every couple of seconds. Well, they just talked about this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I knew he was a coattail guy. Like he would ride everybody's coattail, but I didn't really appreciate how he was the point guy in a lot of his things, especially after Bad Boy.
Apparently what he did a lot, and this is just according to my wife who saw the documentary.
So did I.
Is that he would like if he was producing you, he put himself in your video.
Oh yeah,
and then make you pay him for the
yeah.
the appearance.
So he could get royalties from it as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, and then like his whole she said something about him being involved in Notorious B.I.G.'s murder or something like that, or there's something weird there. And then he gets on the Grammys or whatever, and they do the tribute to him.
Yeah.
Living your life after death.
With Faith
Faith Hill.
Faith Evans.
Faith Evans. Faith Evans. You're right.
Faith Hill
Hill's-
is country. Yeah. Faith Hill is white. Faith Evans is not.
I'm surprised I knew the name because I always say Faith Hill. My wife has to smack me and says Faith Evans.
Faith Evans. Faith Evans has a good voice. Ooh.
She does.
She does.
Um,
so Faith Hill
I'm bad
doesn't
with
she?
names.
Faith.
It's country music, so I don't really know that really well.
I can't remember what Faith Hill songs are.
I'll be missing you.
Every breath you take.
I just think he always danced like a douche. I'm like, that guy's a douche.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I mean, not probably wrong. You're not wrong.
He's one of those people. It's like I don't understand how he became so big and so famous. Right place at the right time, I guess, because he's not a particularly good rapper.
No, he's not. He's not good at all.
And I guess he's good at like finding talent and
He's good.
promoting
He's
and
probably good
producing.
at that and inserting himself and manipulating people he can manipulate.
And maybe he's really a good producer. I don't know what producers do, but maybe he's a really good producer.
Just kind of range music. They kind of could reorchestrate it. Like Mariah didn't need him in the Honey video, but he was there.
And it's just like honey.
And it's just like honey.
I sound just like her, don't I, Mariah?
Go for that high note, Nick.
My ears are bleeding.
Go to the whistle note.
Yeah. Pretty close, right? Yeah, but
Couldn't tell the difference.
so anyways, Diddy happened.
We can make that a new euphemism for that. Then Diddy happened.
You Diddy'd it. You
The
Diddy'd
Catholics
it.
Diddy that kid.
Oh, too soon, sir, too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. Here's a fun thing that I did on Christmas Eve. I said "sharted" in front of my congregation by accident. Truly.
How'd that happen?
I was trying to say it doesn't matter if you're flat or sharp, but I said "sharted" if you're flat or sharted. And I'm like, and I immediately am like, that's not what I meant to say. And there's a few chuckles, but for the most part,
Sean's like this.
not many people caught it. Sean caught it. I think you caught it, didn't you, Rob? Yeah,
Were
Rob.
you at his church?
Rob. He goes on Christmas.
Just Christmas Eve.
Yeah, he's a Christmas Eve church guy.
I drop in unexpected and then parachute out.
And when he's there, I always try to do something to acknowledge he's there. Like I referenced an 85-inch OLED TV for Christmas Eve.
And I raised my hand in praise, but I really wanted to like go Pentecostal and go, glory to God!
Amen!
But I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know. But Nick said next time, if I'm there and he serves me up, I can spike.
Well, I was raised Baptist, and we're not quite as bad as Pentecostal. We're probably Pentecostal light. But,
depends on the Baptist church, because
yeah,
some of them
the
are
Baptist church, yeah.
Well,
Some
and
of them
also Black Baptist is different than White Baptist.
Yes.
Right?
And our preachers, they
Southern
get
Baptist.
offended if you don't speak back to them. And
Yeah.
when I came to your service once, I was this close to saying, amen, when you said something. I stopped myself. So, wrong place.
We actually had, at the last congregation I served, there was, again, a lot of, it tends to be like Methodist churches. If it's a Black Methodist church, it's just a Black Methodist church. If it's a White Methodist church, like, for some reason we don't intermix, right? It's a weird,
segregation. It's
no,
real.
it's a weird thing, and I think it's just because, again, the understanding of culture, right? There's cultural, there's cultural differences, right? Which is why you can't shout "Amen" in a white church,
Yeah, exactly.
right? But we did have like 5 or 6 Black folk in our church, and one of them was a retired pastor, and she would absolutely shout "Amen" and whatever, and it normalized it within the church, so people did do that. Now it wasn't crazy, like no one was like amen, hallelujah. It was like amen,
That
like
praise
that.
dance or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd love to be, I wish I could have danced like that when I was, because I used to be in the praise band at one point in time.
I'll speak in tongues next time.
Yeah,
I got you.
There you go. Rob and I actually spoke on tongues on New Year's Eve.
We did?
Because God gave us a gift.
Oh, that's true. God gave us a gift.
What?
God, there was a present.
God bestowed
There was a
upon us.
present that appeared underneath my Christmas tree, and it said, "From God," and it was to my family and Rob's family. And we opened it, and it made us speak in tongues because we were just so impressed. Shakadamanuga. It was matching Duluth pajamas for the whole family.
For the whole family.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Khan Noonien Singh.
That's what I should have said. Shaka Khan Noonien Singh.
Dr. Makto.
My
Dover Cordat Josh.
Is the place to be.
Stovacor.
Yeah.
And just shout out all Cleon words and like Romulan words.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, so we ended up speaking in tongues. It was
We should learn Klingon for the pod and then do an entire episode in Klingon.
Have you seen that episode? Have you seen our song? The Stovacor did job
see
is the Cleon way.
It's coming back next year. We got to do it.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing part 2.
We should sing an entire Christmas song in Klingon
Wow.
and just post it.
Wow.
Did we do Silent Night?
No, we didn't. I think we did Silent Night.
Silent Night would be great in Cleon. To learn, like, because Shoo footnote cough. Shoo footnote cough.
Like, just have our bat lips and swing it every time we say something.
But it would be even better if we got really ridiculous and paid a professional makeup artist to put us all in Cleon makeup, like on the cruise.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
I'm just spitballing here. I'm just spitballing.
I was thinking I'd go on Amazon and see if I can just get like one of those fake Klingon
masks?
heads. And
Oh,
if
yeah.
if the skin tone doesn't match, that would be even so much
Yeah.
better.
Well, the makeup person.
It's like a white, like a really light shade. You can see like
We'll get
the
you
plastic.
We'll get you Worfs, and I'll have one that's like just a skin shade lighter.
Is that going in black forehead?
You'll
Is
be
that the
like
same
a
thing?
Milana Torres
Yeah.
tone, and I'll be a Worf tone. That would
There
be,
we go.
Because that would work.
I'm aware.
You see what we did there?
I see what you did there. And I would just like to say that's that week that Sean will be on the episode, not me.
Yeah, exactly. No, so on the Star Trek cruise, actually, they had a night, or actually it was a whole week.
The whole week?
Where they had professional makeup artists from Star Trek who would put you in Star Trek makeup, so you could be a Borg, you could be a Cardassian,
Frankie.
a Romulan.
And how much did
Ferengi.
they charge for that?
Never asked.
It was like $500.
Yeah. They're going to be at Vegas too. Same group.
Yeah, it's like $500.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. But like they looked
They're
incredible.
incredible.
Our one friend that we met on the cruise, Cassie, was a Ferengi.
Ferengi.
And she, like, you wouldn't even have known it was her. It was incredible.
It was
I'd
incredible.
have done something cheap and easy like Bajoran.
There was a lot of people who did because the Bajorian was cheaper. It was like $100 to be a
That's still
Bajorian.
too much. All you're doing is that.
Yeah, but you blend it in where
Yeah,
it doesn't
you-
even look
okay.
like it.
They
you know,
paint it and all
yeah.
that other stuff.
Like it still takes them a while. Like some of those.
I wanted to
people
do
were
Trill, paint it all the way down. All the way
Sir,
down.
your legs don't need to be spread. My spots go on the inside. Sir, close your legs.
I'll come as a Beta Z. A half
Nice.
Beta Z.
Nice.
I'd sit down in the chair and be like, I want to be from France. Make me look like I'm from France. I'm like, sir,
Paint me
Shake
like one of
beard,
your
so you
French
look
girls.
hard.
I want to be like Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways,
Good times.
let's move on to other things, folks. We have talked total gibberish. What have we even talked about today? Diddy, Tommy Lee Jones, and I can't even remember.
Reiner for a second. Bill
Reiner
sent
for a second.
Bill sent something this week that an idea to talk about real briefly.
Oh, what did you
Yeah,
watch?
so, well, a couple of things I want to talk about, but one of them is that I finally got around to seeing Section 31.
Oh, gosh.
And it wasn't as bad as everyone said it was. Now, that doesn't mean it was good, because it wasn't. It wasn't a good movie, but I just didn't think it was bad as everybody said.
Now, is that because your expectations were so
Yes,
low?
That's exactly why, because my expectations were so low. And I wasn't in a hurry to see the movie. It's been out for a year, but you guys have been shitting on it for the last year. And
He hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen
Okay.
any of it.
I've been shitting on it.
everybody I know who's seen the movie has just been totally dumping on it. And
Yeah.
I was not in a hurry to see it.
Yeah.
And finally I said, you know what? I'm going to watch it just so I can talk about it on the pod.
Yeah.
So I watched
Look
it
at him
like
doing work for the pod.
I watched it
look
like
at
Wednesday,
you.
Thursday night. And it's like, okay, this wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad.
So, what would you rank it out of 10?
I would rank it a 6.
Shut the
A
hell up.
6?
That's irresponsible.
That's
I mean, most of the ratings I saw were people were rating them like 2 or 3. I was like, okay,
-3.
It wasn't that bad.
It was that every bit that bad. I humbly disagree.
Now, what I really didn't like is I didn't like the whole Vulcan robot dude. That was just dumb.
Yeah, it's Sam Richardson was in it, and it should have been better.
I mean, and you know what? Sam Richardson and I both went to Wayne State, so
Yeah.
he's like my friend in
Absolutely,
my head.
fellow Detroiter.
Yeah, fellow Detroiter. We both went to Wayne State, and it's like you're better than that. Sam
Yes, he's
Richardson.
way better than that. I rated it a -3.
you're the highest rating I've heard from someone so far.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyone.
6 is not a good rating. I don't think.
No, that's above average.
I think 6 is above average. That's like a C.
No,
minus-
a 6 is a D.
No,
No,
5
I
is a
give
D.
it. I think 5 is a D.
That's kind of
60%. Like I'm going back to school. 60% was a D.
Yeah, but
60 to 70 is a D.
We're not in school.
Have you ever listened to this podcast?
Yeah, you guys are ignorant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I guess
true,
I'm
that's
ignorant now too because I'm here.
Yes,
yeah,
true.
because you're part. You agreed to be a part of it.
Can you
Yes.
can you dumb yourself down, please?
I certainly can. I'm just pretending to be smart right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not doing a very good job of it.
Yeah, we would like the bar low.
Okay.
We like it like a 4.
Yeah, we do like that.
So much pressure off my shoulders
yeah,
right now. Thank
that's
you.
true. It's true. It's true. But I'm sorry you watched it.
Yeah, I'm sorry you gave it a
Actually,
6.
apparently you're glad you watched it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm glad I finally watched it so I can form my own opinion. I mean, and the things I didn't like was every once in a while
movie?
they stop and they do like this thing, put stuff on the screen to explain what's going on. We don't need that.
well, that's the era of streaming, right?
Yeah.
Like that's
And clearly they were trying to do a different type of Star Trek movie. And I mentioned earlier before the pod that Star Trek has shown they can do different things. They've done comedy.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
They've done horror.
yeah.
And so they've shown they can do different things, but they didn't pull this off very well. It was like Mission Impossible in space. And, they didn't do a good job of it.
But you gave it
Yeah.
a 6.
I give it a 6.
They didn't do a good job of it.
I don't think 6 is a good rating.
I don't think it's a bad rating though.
I don't think so
Like,
either.
I'd see a movie where someone's like, I give it a 6. I'd see a movie. Now, if someone gives a movie a 4, I might be a little less likely to see it.
If someone gives a movie a 4, I want to see it for that reason, to see if it was as bad as they said.
There is some truth to that too.
734-494-0980. Did you watch Section 31?
And tell
What
me
did
how
you
wrong
think
I
about it?
am.
And do you think 6 is a fair rating?
I'd be curious.
Like
to know what
rating wise, is it?
And you know why I rated it a 6? Because as bad as the movie was, ultimately at the end of the day, I was entertained. And
Are you not entertained?
I was entertained. It's like, okay, this wasn't the best, but you know what? I wasn't bored.
See, that's why I was not entertained. I was rage watching when I got about halfway through. I'm like, really? I
can't
You
believe
should
it.
give it another shot.
I can't believe it.
I will never do that again.
Never again.
Never again. I will watch a bad movie. I will not watch a horrible movie again on purpose.
And see, I didn't think it was horrible. It was bad. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't good.
Nick, you have to watch it.
I will. I'll get around to it.
No, you won't.
No.
Let's just call it what it is.
No, I'll watch it at some point. I'm not in a hurry.
Sorry,
Like
footy.
I got so much other things going on right now. Like come this
You're
summer.
substantially more busy than we are.
I am. I'm a very busy man. What can I say?
I don't see where we get the energy.
Couple things that I want to talk about too. Did you hear the news that Tom Cruise actually directed a scene in the new Star Wars movie?
I did not.
I did not hear about
He
that.
directed a lightsaber duel.
Oh,
He
interesting.
shot and directed it. Yeah. So
I guess maybe I'm missing something. There's a Star Wars movie coming out soon.
Star Wars Starfighter is what it's
I had no
called,
idea,
and
yeah.
it stars.
Yeah, can we first talk about there's a Star Wars movie coming out?
I know there's the Mandalorian and Grogu.
And Grogu. No,
was there a lightsaber? I wasn't expecting a lightsaber battle on that.
it's who is it? What's his name? Ryan Gosling is in it.
Oh,
It's a
Lord.
Ryan Gosling movie.
You know, I did hear about that.
And it's an original adventure set after the New Republic, I think. Star Wars Starfighter. So
You know, that's what I want to see. And I talked about that with Star Trek. How they mentioned this new Star Trek movie is coming out. It's going to be a new story, new cast, all new stuff. Good. I want to see new stuff. Same thing with Star Wars. I'm tired of seeing the same old stuff.
don't tread out Luke. Don't tread out Rey. Don't tread out.
Don't even mention Yoda. And I'm sure Yoda is around.
Don't
during
bring
that
out
time.
Chewie unless-
We don't need to see Yoda. We don't need to see Chewie. Give us
You're
new
really
people.
good at that.
It's a huge galaxy. Why we got to keep seeing the same people?
And it's far, far away.
It is, right? And why do we got to go to Tatooine all the time?
Yes.
Like, come on. There's other planets full of sand. Right, Rob?
When they
That's
don't go to
true.
Tatooine, they go to a planet that looks just like it. Like, what's the one in...
That Rey was on.
Yeah, I forgot. Jakku.
Jakku, yeah.
And for the first half of the movie, I thought it was Tatooine
Yeah.
because it looked just like it.
Rob's lost right now. He's zoning out.
I want to see a Star Trek movie on Ryza.
Oh, that would be a.
It'd be a Star
They've
Trek
done
comedy.
all kinds of genres. Might as well go into the rated X genre. Oh my
Sophomore.
dear.
Yeah.
Oh my dear. So there's that. There's Tom Cruise filmed that. There was something. What was the other thing I wanted to see? Have you guys seen? There's a new movie coming out with Sam Rockwell. I love Sam Rockwell. Called Good Luck. What is it? Oh gosh, what is it called? Oh, it's gonna kill me now.
Good
Give
luck,
me-
Chuck.
No. Give me a second. Good luck, have fun, don't die is the name of the movie. And it's basically like this guy has time traveled from the future into the past, and something about like people are getting too addicted to cell phones and there's like an AI takeover and he's there to stop it, and he's like kind of crazy looking and
Sean would like this.
oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I love Sam Rockwell. Like there's not a movie that Sam Rockwell does that I don't love. He's one of my favorite actors. He's an actor you don't really like know, but when you see him, you're like, I know that guy. And he's good in everything he does. So
Yes.
Moon is one of my favorite movies. He's in that one. Do you know who Sam Rockwell is?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Wasn't he in that?
Was he?
I don't know.
He was an Iron Man too.
Oh yes, he wasn't. He was. That was his first role.
Yeah.
And-
So yeah, I know who he is.
I haven't seen that.
Wasn't he? He was an Iron Man too.
He was Iron Man too. He was
Yeah.
he was the bad guy. He wasn't the bad guy. He was like the bad guy junior.
Yeah.
Yes,
But I
he
recognize
was.
him always from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, because that was one. Well, it might not have been his first role, but it was one of his first roles.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Sam-
want cigarettes?
Yep, exactly. What did he say? Menthol, or what did he? What was the choice he gave them?
I don't know.
The only question is menthol or
I like when they go down there and they're like, "Hey, you can do what you want to do anything. You got any cigarettes?"
I felt like Rob did when we talked about Star Wars. I have no idea what you guys are talking
Oh,
about.
you haven't watched?
You've never seen
I've
Teenage
never seen it. I didn't even see
my
the.
shirt is a Teenage Mutant Ninja.
I didn't even
Turtles.
see the episode of the pod where you guys talked about it.
You know you're on this podcast and you have some kind of obligation to watch the material.
I've seen most of the episodes.
He
I just
doesn't-
haven't seen that one.
I mean, to be fair, do we listen to our own episodes?
I listen to my voice every time I can.
And maybe it's because I'm new at this, but I do go back and watch the episodes I'm in just to cringe at the sound of my voice. Because
I did that at first when we started.
eventually I will stop. But
Yeah.
and I don't know why I do it.
You know how I keep Rob away from listening to them in the future?
Hey, motherfucker. So I listen to them just so I can get the view more than anything else.
Zaddy. See,
So-
now he won't go back and listen to this episode.
I'll be skipping this for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I'm done. I won't do it again.
Okay.
I'm done.
I
I'm kidding. I am done.
we want to keep the 3 listeners we have.
Yeah. Okay. So we've talked that. We've talked Tom Cruise. We've talked Sam Rockwell. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk
He
about?
also,
Yes.
yeah.
Brent Spiner and Jonathan Frakes have a podcast coming out.
Yeah.
And depending on what source you go to, I can't quite nail down the name, is either Brent and Johnny dropping names, or it's dropping names with Brent and Johnny, or something like
Dropping names and other stuff too, or something like that.
That's one I heard. Dropping
Yeah.
names and other stuff.
Yep, that's what I've heard.
So they I guess they either haven't decided on a name, but they also haven't decided on a date that's going to premiere. All
They haven't.
See is early January.
So they were here in Detroit for the Motor City Comic Con, and they did a panel, and it was amusing as hell. Like their rapport with each other is really, really good. So if especially if they, because you always hear about the hijinks on the set. So I can imagine that this podcast will be very entertaining.
I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
I mean,
when it comes out.
As soon as you're done listening to Keeping Up with the Kardashians, when that comes out, you should watch them next. Right after us, though.
I do like their setup. I'm looking at the video of their setup. They do have the couches set up.
They've got a real budget.
Yeah. So I actually want to talk about that for down here, too.
Show meeting!
I want to do something different down here.
Couches instead of desks.
Something
And you know what?
different.
You're too late because I just got new furniture and I gave away my old furniture. If I'd have known, we could have brought my old furniture down here because it wasn't in bad shape. It looked good. We just wanted
Well,
something to do.
it's a podcast. Who cares what
I say we just go to Salvation Army and find some fun
I can
stuff.
call up my nephew and tell him I need that furniture back.
we can go there and just take it back.
Like, dude, sorry, we're gonna need this.
Sorry, get off.
20-year-old and younger Rob will come out. We'll just take it back. It's not a problem.
Yeah, or Facebook
Tell
Marketplace.
his sons, get off of there. I need that.
Yeah.
The amount of- the amount of-
children, no.
The amount of good stuff you can find on Facebook Marketplace is crazy, though. Like, and sometimes people sell things incredibly cheap. Sometimes they're ridiculous what they're asking. I'm like, are you really asking that much money? For the most part, not too bad.
Yeah.
Like, here we go. L-shaped fabric IKEA couch, $150. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I don't know if we want to be on the same couch. We'll talk about it.
There's two couches, $150 or best offer,
This is
$100.
a small room.
I mean, we'd have to remove at least one of the desks.
Oh, yeah, we would definitely do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
start
that's a
shooting against this wall instead of that wall.
yeah. And you can even set it up to face the TV because you could put the TV there. We could. There's all kinds of things we can do.
We could go around
The
table.
world is our oyster. It's amazing.
Rob's basement is our oyster.
Yes, it will be. And we're gonna paint things in here.
The Kurt Pearson studio.
We just need to take out the
You will
support
paint things
beam.
in here.
We don't need the support beam.
It's a load bearing.
No, we don't need it. It's. We'll put up a nice. We'll put up a what do they call those? A structural
Beam.
beam. Yes, yes, and we'll knock this down.
Do me a favor. Don't say the word low because he's going to make a dirty joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, zaddy. All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
Just one thing real quick. I want to know, are you a Stranger Things person?
Yes, I am.
Did you both watch it?
Yes.
Yes.
I have not watched Stranger Things, so I just want to see what you guys think of Stranger Things and how it ended and all that jazz.
I was very satisfied with the ending.
I was whelmed with the ending.
Well, not
I wasn't
just
overwhelmed. I wasn't underwhelmed. I was whelmed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, and I think we're on the same page. Like I said, I was satisfied. I wasn't blown away.
I wasn't blown away. I did like the ending with with them going up the stairs and the kids running down the stairs and taking their spot and all that to play Dungeons and Dragons, and I like that part.
No spoilers. He hasn't seen it yet.
He's not going to watch it.
It'll
ever.
be years before I see
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, I like that scene. I don't like that there was no consequential deaths in it.
That's
Spoilers,
disappointing.
but I don't think it was.
I think it was.
You think so?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
You think that he was just making up?
Yeah, he's a kid. He's trying to.
Well, yeah, because the
make
girl was
sense.
clearly dead, right?
Yeah.
In the other place, like how would she have projected? And
Yeah.
especially,
Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched it, close your ears.
she would have been sucked into the wormhole by
Yeah.
then, because that's where it opened, right? Like that's where
It's just the same
dark matter-
wormhole thing from Dune.
Same,
Oh, thank you.
same. No, it's okay. Anyways, okay, I could buy I could buy it.
Yeah, well, that's my interpretation, and I'm happy with that. I mean, it's like one of the things that bothers me, like you just said, there are no consequential deaths. I mean, everybody has to survive, and it's like that's just not
Yeah,
kill
like-
somebody.
Yeah, Hopper
Every-
should have died, or Joyce should have died.
Every
or
time
Jonathan,
I see a Jurassic Park movie, it's like kill one of them kids.
kill one of them kids,
Amen. Kill the kids.
eat the kid.
They got to
is
kill
what I'm
all of
saying.
them, but just one of them. It's like let a kid get eaten.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like why people eat like little cows, because the meat tastes better.
This
Stephen King's not afraid to kill kids.
Stephen King's not afraid to let kids have orgies in his books.
True. I've read it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It. There's an orgy scene.
They left that out of the movie.
Yeah, they for some reason they left that out of the movie.
I can't imagine why. But
it was a way that all the kids could lose their innocence, so they
were stuck in the sewer, and the only way to get out, and I don't know how they figured it out. The only way to get out was to bone each other.
Yeah, to have sex and not be children anymore. So there was like 4 boys and 1 girl.
And really, it wasn't an orgy. It was a train.
Yeah, it was a train.
It was that is the weirdest scene to read because you're reading it and you're like, I can't be reading this.
And I'm a big Stephen King fan, but one criticism of his that I totally agree with is that a lot of times he doesn't know how to end stuff. He just kind of ends it, and something's like, and a magical unicorn came and
the hand of God came and set off the bomb.
The hand of God came and set off the bomb at the end of
under the dome. It's alien kids playing and their parent came and yelled at them. Right? Like these are literal endings to his books. We're not making this up.
And I'm not saying I could do better. I mean, but Stephen, I think you might be able to do better.
For some of the endings that are really bad, though, he has some really great endings. I think Misery has a great ending.
Misery has a great ending. The Green Mile.
One of my phenomenal ending. The Shining.
The Shining has a great
solid ending. 11/22/63.
Yes,
great ending.
That ending actually nearly brought me to tears.
That's my favorite ending to a Stephen King book of all time.
That was so. It was.
You're not a big reader, though, are you?
No. No. Comic books, because you're in and you're out.
Oh my gosh! So quickly shifting gears before we go into Star Trek because we're at minute 36 here. So they released this comic series about a year ago, Absolute Batman, right? And it's not just Absolute Batman; it's the whole Absolute series for DC characters. So it's basically a relaunch of all the DC characters reimagined. So they had an Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman.
Kind of like the New 52s.
Yeah, kind of, right?
I'm not a comic book fan, but
their origins are shifted in different ways. Like in Absolute Batman, his parents didn't die. His mother didn't die. His dad died. No, they were both alive.
Oh.
I can't remember. Anyway, it's not important. And Bruce Wayne grows up and he's not rich. Like he's just a mechanic, right? Not just a mechanic. He's a mechanic. He's not a billionaire. Or Superman, his planet wasn't blown up.
I don't remember. I didn't read the Superman yet. I actually had the first 7 issues.
I can't remember, but and like his suit was like an AI suit and it talked to him. Lois Lane was an agent who was hunting him. Like there's all these different things that they do. So anyways, all this is to say is like we started buying the comics when they first came out. Like Rob would get them at the store or like we'd go together, we'd buy them and Rob would give us the comics. So he got me one of them. It's Absolute Batman 1. It's selling for $500 online.
What? As long as it's graded.
As long as it's graded, yeah.
What's that
Mine, mean? I think, so it has to go to a professional. They have to look at it, and they have to see like what condition it's in. I think mine would be graded like a 9.8.
You'd be surprised, just so you know.
Oh, because of how tough they are on grading. Because any fingerprint at all,
fingerprint creases are huge.
But there's no crease, man. Because I read it once and I put it right back into its plastic.
Thank God.
So
smart. That
thing is going to be. But how do you get it graded?
Well, you send it over to CG. Whatever
you have to send it?
You have to send it out. Or it's some comic book
and
shows
it's like
they do
$20, right?
Oh no. It's like 100 and something.
To get them graded?
Yeah.
That's some bull.
Well, hold on. It does depend on the book.
Okay.
Well, I guess if it's worth $500,000, it's worth it.
I mean, I'm going to hold on to that bad boy because I bet you in 10 years it'll be worth even more.
I'm trying to wrap my head around how is it worth $500 when there were so many copies made and put out?
I need to start buying comic books.
I mean, there can be.
They don't get their value like they used to. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while, like I don't have many here that are worth a ton because but there is one.
See that 9.8?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is that the grade?
That's a grade.
Oh, you sent that out to have it graded?
No, I bought it graded.
Oh. Okay.
I couldn't find that. I looked for that comic book for years.
I was with him when he found it.
For years, I looked for that comic book, and I finally found it one day. So I got a deal on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, as I said, I'm not a huge comic book fan, but I was when I was younger. And one of my favorites is actually on the wall right there, the Silent Interlude, G.I. Joe.
Hell yeah, brother!
That is a classic, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, it's awesome.
It is.
Another one,
fantastic.
Another one of those. God,
I had the whole entire Marvel run right there of G.I. Joe.
So here's like an example of it right here. It's right now it's only 100. Oh, come on, pull up. Why aren't you pulling up?
I'm gonna tell my wife I have
So-
plans one day and just come here and read your comic books.
Come
Sit
on.
down and read your comic
I was
books.
so what happened was I was at work and I was actually at a comic book store. I was killing a couple minutes waiting next to a comic book store. So I'm like, I'll go in the comic book store. And I saw them have a 9.8 on the wall, and I'm like, "You're selling that for $500?" He goes, "I could sell it for $600 at a show if I really wanted to." He goes, "I had 4. And I put them on the wall, and then you go to eBay, they're selling for $500. There are some that are a little lower, but he says I sell these for $500 easy."
And you paid $500 for that?
Would I know?
Oh,
I
here,
said, did you?
No, God, no. I paid $398.
here's one at $375 right now. So Absolute Batman #1. Yeah.
And it's the A cover.
Yeah. And that's why. It just depends on the cover you have.
So since he's a mechanic and not a billionaire, he doesn't have all those cool tools. So,
He doesn't, but he's like super ripped. Like
I
he's,
see.
he's
He's huge.
massive.
Jacked.
And
He looks like Bane.
and he uses an axe, which
Yeah.
is pretty sweet. It comes out
If
of
I
his fat.
if I find a trade version of Absolute Batman, I'll grab it for you.
Okay.
It's really cool. It's actually a really good read. And
It
all the-
is.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now, it's funny we were talking about comic books because, like I said, I'm not a huge comic book fan. However, coming today from Amazon, I actually purchased the, I think called the omnibus version
Yep.
of Civil War
Awesome.
because I wanted to read it.
Yeah, that should be a thick. She get thick.
Yeah.
She thick, baby. She thick. All right.
We all should always talk comic books only when Sean's not here, just for fun.
Like we should have rules. Like we'll only talk Marvel and comic books when Sean isn't here.
And when Sean's here,
And
we
then
talk
when
about DC.
But when we talk about,
Yeah.
I was going to say, when we talk about comic books, we get everything completely wrong.
Oh my
Well, that's not hard
God.
for me anyway.
Oh, no, like just butcher everything.
100%.
We call him Iron Mail. Have you read the new Iron Mail book?
Dude, I saw the new Justice League previews that were coming out with Iron Mail and all that stuff. Just
Iron Mail
And Captain
and,
USA.
yeah.
and Guardian of the Lord. I really loved that one with the X males.
Can someone in the
The X
comments
boys.
do this in the comments on purpose, and so I can send it, make sure Sean sees it?
Yes, please.
Please,
Like
for the
say,
love of
I
God.
loved it when you talked about this, and just give us a big long description of something nonsensical about a Marvel comic. Butcher the artist, butcher everything.
Butcher
Just-
the story, butcher the characters.
I would love it. We would love it.
God,
love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. For Sean.
Fantastic.
For Sean.
Do you think he's going to listen?
Probably not. I don't know.
I'm not usually a fan of mean pranks, but this sounds awesome.
I mean,
That's not mean.
It's not mean.
This is sarcastic.
It's meanish.
it's mean adjacent.
Mean adjacent.
Mean
there we go.
adjacent.
It's
yeah.
not really mean. but
It's funny. It's what it is.
It is. It's
Please. I'm looking at you. Or if you're listening, please.
please. All right, gentlemen. I think it's about that time.
Already.
It's about that time we do something we haven't done
Since like October.
in a very, very long time. Star Trek time. We are into Star Trek: The Next Generation, Season 6, Episode 1,
Time Zero.
Time Zero,
Part 2.
Part 2. Part 2. So if you recall in Part 1, which has been, we actually literally took like a whole hiatus, right? We did it like the shows used to do. So good for us.
It's been like
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah,
I wasn't even part of the show that back then.
You weren't even you were not even a whisper in the ears of us at that time. Actually,
Actually, yeah.
we had started talking about you a while ago. Like,
That's true.
You know, if we ever need to bring in another host, Bill would be great. Anyways, so season 5 concludes with Time Zero Part 1, and if you recall, Time Zero Part 1 was where they find Data's head in the future, and then they end up traveling to the past to figure out what happened, and you know, they're in San Francisco in the 1800s, right? And the episode ends with Picard and the crew being sucked into there.
Yeah.
And
They
then-
weren't stuck. They went.
They willingly went in. Yeah, they willingly went in
Hot.
there for the purpose of saving Data.
Yeah.
Hot.
Part 2, they arrive in San Francisco. Their goal is to find Data. They're able to find Data, and they're investigating these aliens who are coming in and killing all these people. They're sucking their life force out of them. Meanwhile, Mark Twain is tailing them, and so they find Guinan, and they bring Guinan on their team because Guinan, as you know, lives for thousands and thousands of years, maybe millions of years. We don't really
We don't
know
know.
how long Guinan
They're-
lives.
They've been inconsistent about that.
They've been very inconsistent about that, especially if you go into Picard, because then she's
don't
young
get
in
me
Picard.
started.
Ah!
And she doesn't remember Picard.
She doesn't remember. She would have remembered him because that was the 20th century. What? Anyways, all right.
And I understand why they have to get another actress to play her because, you know, Whoopi,
Yeah, Whoopi's a little old.
yeah, she's older.
She still could have done. They could have pulled it off.
They could have used.
They could have made.
They could use AI.
But you remember?
No,
you
they
remember-
could have used her and had an excuse for why she looked older. Like it was like she
They
was.
did use her. They used old Whoopi.
In that episode?
Yeah, when in the current time.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. They did.
But you remember when they tried to make Data look young in the first season of Picard, and they
It
really
looked bad.
messed it up.
It looked
So
bad.
I don't trust them to do it.
Okay. Anyways, so they're in this timeline. They finally figure out how to get back to their timeline because they fight the aliens, and when they fight the aliens, it knocks Data's head off, fulfilling the prophecy of Data's head being done. But because they go back to their normal time, they have Data's head, so they reattach his head, bring him back. La la la, wonderful. Everyone gets back in the normal time. The end. I mean, I give bad summaries. That's the whole point.
Yep.
Bad synopsises.
Pickard.
Pickard.
Man, that poor
Rent is
lady.
due.
That poor lady is waiting. Like she's sitting there waiting for rehearsal, and they're all gone.
And you just know Mark Twain's going to forget to pay the rent.
Yeah, he is.
I'll take care of it.
Mark Twain is not going to take Samuel Clemens.
Samuel Clemens
is not going to take care
Maybe
of it.
Guinan would do it.
No. Is Guinan loaded? It looks like
It looks she was loaded. She
it
looks like she was a
Guinan's loaded.
lady of what they call it.
Yeah, but she's a black woman in the 19th century.
They seem to not notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of like an inconsistent. I mean, I don't want my Star Trek to be like, dropping
Maybe
racial epitaphs.
Maybe it's an alien thing where she just like voodooed them and they couldn't tell.
Maybe she looks like a white lady, right? Yeah.
Or maybe she was in that town for a long time, so they knew of her wealth and of her stature. Who knows?
But you know what I thought was funny?
And it's also out west,
when
different.
Jordy had that cane and the cop goes, "That's a gentleman's cane." I laugh every time of that.
Yeah, they don't say anything about Jordy either.
Yeah. I mean, but that was probably the closest to acknowledging that episode. That's a gentleman's cane, as if Jordy can't.
What are you doing with
have
that?
A gentleman's cane.
Yeah, the only thing that was missing is if he called him a boy, and then it was. Ooh.
That's a gentleman's cane, Toby.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
That was his name.
Oh, and didn't he? He was Kunta
Kid,
Kinte.
yeah.
In Roots, his slave name they gave him was Toby.
Yeah.
Toby was his slave name. Okay.
I don't know why I did the whipping thing.
I don't know either. I've never seen Roots.
Really?
No.
Like they didn't make you watch in school?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
It's been forever since I've seen it, but I've seen it.
Yeah, I've
and
never-
that scene sticks with me when they were whipping him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he just keeps saying his name.
And
yeah.
then finally he gives in. My name is Toby. And the guy's already hit him again and he stops.
There are 4 lights.
Anyways, so I don't know why, like that's going to stick with me now, like the racial component that they didn't even acknowledge it, but I guess I can suspend belief. They're out west. They're in San Francisco,
Which has always been progressive.
which has always been more progressive. That's where the gold rush is happening. People are just seeking fame. They don't really care about anyone else.
California didn't have slaves, did they?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
I mean, I'm sure there was still
There was
racism.
There's racism and servitude, but I don't.
What are you talking about? We don't have racism anymore. Yeah.
In San Francisco back then, they were too busy hating the Chinese.
That's true.
That's
And
actually
the Irish, right?
And the Irish, yes.
That's very true, actually. That's the levels of racism, man. It just depends.
You're not Chinese, you're good with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red hair, screw you.
Bald
Crusher
people?
got around pretty easy too
Yeah.
with red hair.
She did, but she didn't have the accent. She didn't have an Irish accent. She sounded like them.
Okay.
Right? I think that's what helps her, right?
Sure.
You
And
can
plus,
have,
she had her hair covered up most of the time.
Yeah.
Right?
she did. She was in a bonnet, right? She was pretty in this episode.
So speaking of which, maybe I'm the only one, but I'm watching this episode and I'm like, maybe it's the way they shot him or something like that. Like, gosh dang, Patrick Stewart is a good looking man. Like it just, I don't know, he's really good looking in this episode.
I know. That's why he was working it with the landlady.
And you know what?
Landlord.
You're not crazy. Because the scene that pops in my head is when they first show him in the episode.
Yeah.
And he's in the rocking chair, looking all sexy and shit.
Yeah, I was like,
And you're like, am I? No, I'm straight. I'm
and
straight.
he's
I'm
down,
straight.
and then like even when he shows Guy and he takes off the hat, and I'm like, Patrick Stewart's killing this. Like I don't like
I'm a confident man. I can say Patrick Stewart was putting stuff out in that episode.
man.
He's putting stuff out, and I was ready to put in.
I wasn't picking it up, but I did recognize it.
Yeah, he
Well,
hit,
even the scene later on when with Guinan and he's like, "Are we friends?" and he's like, "Oh, we're more than that." I'm like,
it's more complex. Yeah.
I'd be careful how you word that
I know,
because
right?
she can interpret that as in like you're lovers, man. Like you're not wording this properly.
If they were from our current time, she's probably more involved in that, right? Than in Elorian.
What do you mean?
She may not take it that way because she's past our petty euphemisms.
But she's still no, because
But he's
she's She's
He was like, hey, we're more than that. Girl.
and she's also experiencing human culture for the first time, right? Like this is new to her. Like I guess we don't know how long she's been on Earth.
Or we really don't know the full extent of Picard's and Guiana's relationship.
Maybe they did.
That's true.
Maybe they were, brown chicken, brown cow.
Maybe they're sex buddies. You don't know that, right?
Friends with benefits.
Nice reference.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching Scrubs right now.
Are you?
With my son, so which is kind of weird sometimes.
Never
but-
seen it.
You're gonna have garage talk. Do it. Do it.
I've already had the garage talk.
No, do it again though.
Yeah, I will.
So just for fun, Eli, we gotta have a garage talk.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
We got to go to Rob's house to do it.
So I started watching Scrubs with my daughter.
Had you ever seen it?
What's that?
Had you ever seen it?
She had never seen it. But
He had.
Oh yeah,
okay.
God, yeah. So she was
Around
like
Eli's age.
She was like 13 or 14, something like that. And so we're watching it, and there's promiscuous people in there, and I'm like, you know what? So let's go to the garage and have a talk. And it's where the garage talk started coming around because it wasn't so much about like the birds and the bees. It was more about the relationships and how people, that kind of stuff.
So Garage Talk was your thing. It's not something from the show, right?
Correct.
No,
Okay.
it's not something from the show.
All right, because I'd watched the show. I'm waiting for Garage Talk to come on. I was like, what the hell, man?
No, love
Yeah,
that show.
yeah.
Anyway, back
So-
to Star Trek.
Now, speaking of shows that we've never seen before, sorry,
We're in Star Trek. Well,
I'm going
You're
on a-
fitting right into the.
I'm going on a tangent.
Okay. Oh, that never happens on here.
Not ever.
Yeah. I remember not too long ago, because I do listen to the pod. You guys were talking about Psych, and you said, I don't know anybody who watches Psych. I loved Psych.
Oh gosh.
I loved Psych.
I'm a Tony Shalhoub fan over
Yeah.
here.
I love Monk, too.
Oh wait, he wasn't in Psych.
No, he wasn't in Psych. He was in Monk.
Psych is the guy who's a
Psych.
fake psychic.
It's fake
Fake
psychic.
psychic. Yes, yes. Yeah, I haven't seen Monk or. I was not big on those TBS or TNT comedies. That was not my thing.
That's USA.
Okay, I was not big on USA.
Same thing.
Same thing. It really is the same thing.
I know, but I'm being pedantic.
I know you are. Yeah, you are. Anyways, speaking of Tony Shalhoub, back to San Francisco. That was my segue.
Nice.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
good.
So you got Riker dressed up as a street cop, right?
A streetwalker.
And he immediately was like, I just was transferred here. And the guy's like, I was in that precinct for and I never saw you. He could have been like, I just got there 6 months ago and I transferred over here. But no, he's like, oh.
I like him punching the guy instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
He apologized, right? I have utmost respect for the law. And then
And he must
He's
have been
like,
the worst
I
cop ever,
backed the
'cause he-
blue. Bam.
He saw that coming. He goes, I have the utmost respect for police. I'm like, hey, I can't fight. I mean, I would have tried to do something to block it.
he reminds me of a certain political leader. I respect law enforcement. Where's my flag post so I can beat you to death? Sorry, inappropriate.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
That's righty tighty, lefty loosey. There you go.
See, I listen to the pod.
Sorry, listeners. Nick, every once in a while, lets one slip. But
And that's the story of your son.
that's the story of Jesus. I think it's kind of like I thought the crew looked really cool in that gear too, like the 19th
It
century
did
gear.
good costuming too.
And like the scene where they like were rehearsing the play and everything, like that was a fun episode.
It was a
actually.
fun
It
episode.
was.
Especially because the first one was more serious.
It absolutely was.
And this one was more fun.
A lot more levity to this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I watched both episodes just so, because it had been a bit since I've seen them.
Yeah.
So I watched both episodes so I can just be on the same level.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you find, because I didn't go back and rewatch the first one, did you find the tone matched or did you find a different tone?
No, I think you were right.
Oh,
The
it did?
tone
Okay.
was definitely very different
All
in the
right.
second episode.
Yeah, it just felt very much more loose, which is funny because the stakes are technically higher. But
But it was very heavy in the first episode because everyone was like, "Oh, Data's gonna die," and it's like I thought that was a little weird that they were so freaked out about that because the odds were not in Data's favor. Even if he was able to live forever, odds are he was gonna die in some kind of accident somewhere. I
yeah,
mean,
exactly.
we all die
Well, it turns out he dies in Picard and
Again.
again.
for the third time. I think it was kind of cool how they went about killing him though and then bringing him back, like the time loop that exists. Like he has to die in order for his head to be there, in order for them to reattach his head. And
I know it's necessary for the story, but I appreciate like Jordy just not being able to boot him up right away.
yeah, and
You
know
actually
what
had
I
to
didn't
troubleshoot a little
understand? What was it Picard was doing with the head? Did he do it like
he was diddling it.
So
was it like Morse code or something?
What are you doing with that head, Picard? Put that head
Data's fucked me a few times, so here we go. Bam, bam.
Gosh, oh my
There was this
God.
wrestler in the
I'm doing innuendos. You flat out say it.
There was this wrestler in the late '90s, early 2000s. His name was Al Snow, and he had this mannequin called Head, and he'd make all these weird jokes about getting some head and whatnot. So that's your joke.
I had
reminded me of
totally
that.
forgot about him. I forgot.
I
about
hadn't thought about Al Snow in forever when
Oh
you
my-
said that, and I'm terrible with names, but his name popped right in my head.
Right
Al
in your
Snow.
head.
Well, it's like Technobabble, right? So it's their version of Technobabble. Like you have to do a whole Technobabble category for Jeopardy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Have fun with that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's they didn't explain it. He's probably messing with some diodes or rewiring some things so that Data would know what's
his
happening.
static memory or whatever he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
It's your Stephen King solution to a problem.
Okay.
I was actually hoping it was Morse code.
That's what I was thinking.
And
too.
that's what I was thinking.
That's what I was hoping.
So
for.
maybe it was, and they just didn't say it.
They didn't. They just didn't say.
Maybe.
I mean, but that has confused me for 30 years. However long when the episode came, I was like, when the hell was he doing?
Like
Yeah.
Data was booting up, and maybe he's trying to figure out the code that's like.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Maybe it was Morse code, and he was reading it out like as he was going. He was reading it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense. But that was a cool, and again, another very cool way for him to send the information.
Yep.
Over to this time, like it was a really well written episode for those little bits.
And he didn't need to hold on to Data's head like that while he was doing it, but whatever.
Now, I will say one of my biggest detractions from this episode was what you just said, the technobabble that they used throughout.
So
They use way too much technobabble.
I mean, I
in
had
this
just
episode.
we had just put together that Technobabble category. I'm like, I could do a whole category just off this
Off
episode.
this episode with like the time traveling stuff and the cave and like
Yeah.
and like the torpedo spread and all. Yeah, it was just a little too, they didn't need to do
This
that.
is where the Technobabble kicks into overgear.
Yeah, this is where it starts, and then Voyager really leans
Oh, yeah.
heavily in the technobabble. Oh my gosh, big time, big time. And then they kind of go away from it in Enterprise, and
Do they?
Discovery doesn't do it at all.
It seems like Voyager must have had like a technobabble consultant. Make sure
I-
they had
Well, they all have
technobabble in
science
it, so-
consultants, but they're like, just make something. They have to make up something guy.
They do. Like, yeah, the trilinear iso chips are
And match it to the harmonics.
matching to the harmonic of the port nacelles. I don't know.
I was trying to come with something
Yeah.
after a blink.
I could.
Reverse the polarity.
That's what I was trying to say.
When in doubt, reverse the polarity, baby. That always
That's
works.
right.
Yes.
That does always work. There was some other cool stuff in there. I liked. So I do like. My wife was sitting in the room while we were watching this, and she could not stand the Mark Twain actor. I actually like the Mark Twain guy, like the zaniness of him.
I didn't mind the actor. I thought that Mark Twain in that episode, the way he was acting was just a little too much.
It was a
sometimes.
little too cartoony.
Yes.
I liked it. I liked the zaniness of it. I liked him
Well,
like
shame on you.
grabbing his watch and then realizing he needed to put
No,
it
that
back.
was cool. That was cool.
That
Yeah.
was a nice like touch, and it tells you like he wasn't just all talk. Like because Mark Twain comes back later on in the series, not Mark Twain, but right? Because it's a hollow.
No, I don't think it is Twain. I think it's like
I think it's isn't it a Mark Twain holiday?
you talk about Descent, the episode where he plays poker with him.
That was what's his face?
Isaac Newton,
There was Newton,
Stephen Hawking.
Einstein, Stephen Hawking.
I thought Mark Twain takes over the ship or something like that.
No, that's Moriarty.
Moriarty. Duh. What am I thinking? Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Fired. Sorry, I was wrong about that. I like what they did with him, though. He starts off as an adversary and then quickly realizes.
Because he had Deanna walking him around.
I know, man.
She's like, it might be better if I do it. He's like, you ain't wrong.
You ain't wrong, girl. Let's go.
He's like this the whole time. Yeah, uh-huh.
and he'd be like, you reading my thoughts right now? Yes, sir, I am.
That's why she was like, I got this,
I
guys.
got this.
Don't trust me. I'll change his mind. Don't worry.
Got this. I think it's funny, too. One of the interesting things, whenever they have a time traveler like that, they always spend a lot of time talking about the consequences of it. Consequences. They never talk about the consequences. They're just
Hold
like,
on.
go on back.
They did not give a crap in this
They
episode.
did not.
Like, he came there, they're like, come on up to the ship.
Let's show you around. Hey, go back and write your stories about us.
Well, it's not going to change anything. It's like, it was almost comical how loose they were with it this
It's
episode.
like he's Mark Twain. What's worse he could do?
What's the one about the kid in the raft or whatever that Mark Twain writes? I can never remember the name of that book. It's gonna kill me.
I wish.
Mark Twain books. Let me look him up. Let me look it up.
He didn't
Can't
catch
help
it.
you with that one.
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
I was gonna say Huckleberry
Tom
Finn, but
Sawyer,
yeah.
one of the two. But he's got his little boat that he rides. He's got the island, and he's got his little thing on there. All of a sudden, it's like a starship that's transporting him there. You're like, I don't remember reading the story like this. But they wouldn't even know, right? If time was changed, they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know. Unless you go by
Because
the
it would
Marvel
immediately- yeah.
the way of things where you have the anchor that remembers both timelines.
Or the new Trek.
That's
which
when the
does.
Department of Temporal Affairs gets involved.
That's right.
Yeah, which is all confusing and crazy.
or whatever their name is.
Yeah, that Loki's in charge of.
No, in Star Trek.
And-
they-
DS9, how they
yeah.
come back during the Tribbles
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, and Voyager. They come in Voyager many times too.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Oh.
Yeah, a couple times in Voyager because you're bored.
There's this one captain who was a temporal time cop or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he got caught up in their stuff, and he wound up going crazy because they sent him back in time, and
Mm-hmm.
he got stuck there.
I'm really looking forward to Voyager because I don't know how much of it I remember like I do DS9.
I don't
TNG.
think you'll hate it as much as you remembered.
No, I've changed my opinion where it's like
Yeah.
I can go to an open mind, just like I'm trying to go into Starfleet Academy with an open mind.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do Voyager at some point.
Yeah, Voyager's next.
All right, cool.
Or originally we were gonna do a palate cleanser show, but that was when Joe was here and he's no longer here. So like we don't need to do a palate cleanser. We can go right into Voyager.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say if we want to do a palate cleanser, we should do something short, like
Section 31.
like Firefly
We were originally thinking Firefly, or
Firefly.
something like that. Or
That works.
because that's a quickie.
yeah. It's like 9 episodes, right? Firefly. How
no, I think it was a whole season.
I think it was like 20 or.
was it? No, so we could finish that.
Oh,
one.
we got 2 seasons of TNG to talk about that amongst ourselves.
Yeah, we got 48 episodes of Star Trek left at the earliest, or it was 14 episodes, Firefly.
Oh, okay.
So that's 7 weeks. That's a month. That's 2 months. I think that's not a bad idea.
All right. Have you seen Firefly?
I've seen the movies. I've seen episodes here and there. I've never
Same
seen.
here. I've never seen the movies.
I've
I've
never
seen an
seen-
episode here and there.
And people swear by it. People swear it's the most amazing thing in the world.
I will say it was. So I watched it once a bunch of years ago, and I will say it was better than I ever thought it would be.
Yeah.
My friend Josh, if he's listening, shout out Josh.
What up, though, Josh?
The one that pointed me towards it.
Okay. Good job, Josh. You did something right. I'm kidding.
I didn't say Josh. I said Shosh. I was hoping about
Shosh.
notice, but I.
So
You just
So
sharded
I got to tell you
yourself.
something about the show. You got to get used to people mispronouncing things, and so I'm not one who feels the need to like correct people when they do that. So by you saying "shosh," I just kind of
I pronounce things wrong all the time. Everyone knows that.
Thanks, Rope. That was very
Someone
nice.
called me out on the last Jeopardy, and then one of our listeners came in. They're like, "That's Nick's thing. He pronounces everything wrong."
I listened to the sleep podcast to go to sleep, and I listened to different ones. But I was listening to one the other day, and this guy kept saying Muskegon, Michigan. I wanted to strangle him through it's Muskegon.
It is fun to give them like street names, like Gratiot or whatever it is,
Gratiot.
and Gratiot or whatever it is,
Gratiot.
and it is fun to see them try to pronounce
Schoner.
Mackinac.
I was watching something else yesterday about
Fort
Michigan,
Michilimack.
and the guy kept saying Mackinac.
Yep.
I want to slap him.
So I say Mackinac on the regular just because it amuses me.
I like to see people try to pronounce DeQuinder.
Yeah, exactly. Shaner gets a lot of people too.
Shaner gets a lot of people,
Shoner Road.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
but they don't know what to do with DeQuinder.
No, it's fantastic.
DeQuinder, it is a weird one though, right? That makes me think.
Maybe we do that with the Patreons once. We give them Michigan things to say.
Yeah, but now we've said them all, so now they might not.
Oh
There's
no,
others.
We have not said them all.
Oh, like Hamtramck is actually a weird one.
Give it now,
that
man.
was one we could have used.
Think about how Hamtramck is spelled. HAMTRAMCK.
There's no A there. It's not
Hamtramck.
Hamtramck. It's
Yeah,
Hamtramck.
Hamtramck. Here's one more, and then I'll move on. BOISBLANK.
I'm lousy at spelling.
That's Boblo.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, that's a Canadian though.
Isn't that crazy though?
That's close enough. It's in the Detroit River.
GAYLORD.
Gaylord.
Gaylord, not Gaylord.
Not Gaylord.
Oh, I thought it was Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Just like Nick.
Yeah, there's so many good ones.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it had general word and speech patterns from people from Michigan. Like they say the way we pronounce apartment is apartment.
No,
APARMEH. Button is BUHIHN.
Button.
One
Button.
thing my wife pointed out.
Maybe button.
Close is right. CLOTHES. We pronounce it close.
Well, my wife's from North
CLOS.
Carolina, as you
Clothes,
guys
yeah.
know. And she pointed out that, and I knew this, but Michigan people tend to put an S on things.
Yep.
I knew that.
Kroger's,
Myers.
Targets, Myers, Fords.
So once I learned that, I stopped. Stopped immediately. It's like, nope, not doing that.
Never gonna.
Once I learned, I said, "Huh, really?"
Oh, I
Okay,
go back
kept
and
doing
forth
it.
because I forget, and I'm like, which one was the right pronunciation?
Because I was
you know?
notorious for Myers and Dailies.
I say Myers and I say Kroger's. I don't really do Targets. I've never done Fords, but I know about it.
Yeah, Targets. Who says Targets?
I don't know, but I know people who've said it. It's just that one always sounds crazy.
That
Yeah,
one-
that's irresponsible.
You're just dumb at that.
yeah,
point.
that's terrible.
But
Targets.
I worked in Dearborn for so long, and so I
Same.
heard Fords all the time out
Yep.
there.
Speaking of S's, the Starship Enterprise.
Oh, sorry.
No, I don't know much more we have to discuss with this episode.
Except for
actually,
ratings.
We're gonna get the ratings in a second, but I mean, they don't really. Actually, here's the thing: we don't really talk much about the aliens. We just know they're there.
Yeah.
they're
And they
stealing
stop
their
them.
life force.
They were almost a MacGuffin. They were just
Yeah.
something
that's
put
all
in
they
there.
were was a MacGuffin.
They didn't even almost need to be there. They could have actually just had them sucked in time for no other reason other than they were sucked in time. You know, they didn't even need the aliens
Right, but it was just a device to kind of motivate them to go place
to
to
go.
place.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
here's a good question for Jeopardy. What was the name of the planet in that episode they had to go to where they went back in time?
I just did a places category today.
It was
too.
Earth.
No, it wasn't
Dummy.
Earth. No, they left Earth. They went to Nvidia too.
Yeah,
I know, but you said the planet they had to go to back in
Where
time.
they had to go to when they went back in time. They went to Nvidia, and that's when they went back in time. They weren't on Earth. They
Yeah.
were Nvidia.
So we were writing this episode for the February Jeopardy while watching this episode. So one of the questions does relate to this Time Zero too.
Oh, okay, cool. So if you're watching Time Zero, watch Time Zero, and then you have a little tip on the episode.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just a
Just
tip.
tip.
That's it. Hey,
That's what she said.
Ah,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is ratings time. So let's get into ratings of Time's Arrow Part 2. Now, just to remind you, and Bill, I'm going to ask you what your rating is in a moment for Time's Arrow Part 1. So just to remind you of what the ratings we had.
I forgot about ratings.
So last Time's Arrow Part 1, Nick rated that an 8, Rob rated an 8, and Joe gave it an 8.5. Bill, what do you give Time's Arrow Part 1?
I would go just a little bit lower than that. I would probably go 7, maybe 7.5. I'm going to say 7.5.
7.5?
And the reason I'm going lower is because I just thought it was unrealistic how everyone, especially Riker, was freaking out about the fact that Data's going to die someday. It's like, and I understand he's your friend, but you know what? We all die.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, you don't know when he dies. So, like,
Exactly.
why are you freaking out? Like, even though his head's there, it doesn't mean he dies right
So
now.
my question would be about that then, and kind of going away from the ratings. I apologize. Is if you saw your death, or let's say, I knew. I don't know how to compare it to like realistic terms. Like I get information that Bill is going to die, and I don't know when. I think that would irritate me a little bit for a while. I think I'd be a little uppity knowing.
But I am going to die.
No, that is more finite. Like your head gets chopped off
and
at
you
some
know
point.
the exact location where he dies.
and location, and I know how it's going to happen essentially, or the result of how it happens. I think that will change your outlook on the situation completely.
And I understand. I mean, and definitely if I was a friend of Data's, it would have probably bugged me too, but I don't know if I'd have reacted the way Riker did. He was almost to the point of he was unprofessional.
he was a little unprofessional, yeah.
He's the
And then
second commander of the flagship
And then he
of
gets
the
a little
Federation.
psychotic about Picard. And then as soon as Worf is like, we could just blow up the planet, he's like, all right.
Wait. Do you think they'll give me the ship then?
Yeah, right.
Fire.
Yeah, exactly. All right, 7.5. All right, so this episode, what did I say? I gave last one an 8. You know what? I'm giving it an 8, but I'm giving it an 8 for a different reason. right?
Agreed. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, the last one was an 8 for me, but it was an 8 because it was more serious. This one's an 8 because it's more fun. I don't know. What about you, Bill?
I also go 8 for the same reason. It was a funner episode. They were able to inject some humor in it, and it felt like natural humor. They weren't stretching to get to the humor.
And
It was humor it felt organic. Like
Yes.
it would actually be funny in those situations.
Yeah.
And they executed their plot in a decent way, and it was a nice character thing for all the characters, even the Pickard person.
For Picard.
Mr. Pickard.
Again, this poor lady is still waiting to catch her big break in theater. And
Maybe
It's the
Samuel
epitaph
Clemens.
on her tombstone. Mr. Pickard never paid me the
maybe
$200 he owed
Samuel
me.
Clemens hooked her up with a play off Broadway.
Maybe he did, but I doubt it.
She was all excited about that.
Question: Are you guys going to watch Starfleet Academy before we record next week?
I will.
I will.
I will too.
I will.
Okay.
Oh wait, but I'm not going to be here next week.
You can record yourself.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll probably text you guys. So
Just do a video. I can splice it in.
I mean, we'll see. Show meeting. Do the people really need to see me? They don't need to see me.
We don't need to see you.
Yeah. I'm going to be in full Cardassian makeup for that one. I'm going to have a spoon head. I'm going to tape a spoon to my forehead.
My God.
I'm a Cardassian.
And
That's our cosplay for
plastic
Vegas.
spoon.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I might actually do that for Vegas.
That's
Just
hilarious.
cover my head with spoons, actually. Just spoons
No,
everywhere.
it's the single one though.
I know, but I just want to have spoons everywhere.
He's going overboard, but that's okay. I'm here for it.
You're here for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. It's been a joy.
Thanks for having us back.
Yeah, we're glad to be back with you. But start calling us and texting us. We're going to get back to reading viewer voicemail and text messages. 734-494-0980. So we love y'all. Thanks for being back. Make sure you like and follow us. Watch Star Trek Jeopardy.
Subscribe if you didn't already.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to 1,000.
All right.
Help us out.
Peace out. This was Nick.
This is
Bill.
Sorry, Bill. Go ahead.
This is Bill.
This
Okay.
is Rob.
All right. Bye, all.
You said we could do any order.
It's force of habit at this point, man.